Welcome to Webb City Cardinals basketball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Webb City Cardinals. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good afternoon from Joplin High School. It's the 2025 Kaminsky Classic as your Webb City Cardinals set to take on the Poplar Bluff Mules. Good afternoon, everyone, as the Cardinals, after a loss on Tuesday night against the COC opponent, Nixa Eagles, get right back on the horse here in a three-game set here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's just a matter of, can you win three straight and get that championship, or can you at least advance against what'll be a very tough and athletic Poplar Bluff Mules here? Just get this first one under your belt. Scott Boudreau along with Will Hedrick this afternoon. Roberta Foster back at our studios. Our countdown to tip-off brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. The Cardinals come in with a 4-3 record. The Poplar Bluff Mules come in with a 6-4 record, most recently winning their own shootout tournament in the last week or so. But this is a matchup that should be a good one for the Cardinals. And I think one thing about the loss the other night, Will, against the Nixa Eagles, is the Cardinals realized they've got to bring that kind of intensity as this season progresses.
Yeah, no, I mean, we know the Cardinals, they like to play fast, they like to play intense, and especially against COC rival and Nixa, maybe a little bit extra that you want to just push yourself just a little bit more than you normally would, but you'd like to maybe see that kind of intensity maybe a little bit more, not just against Nixa and Poplar Bluff, a team you don't necessarily play a ton. You'd still want to come out with that same intensity.
Well, the Cardinals and the Mules will do battle here. And our countdown to tip-off once again brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. We'll take our first break back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Back to Joplin High School, site of the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. Winners of the first game of this afternoon were the Joplin Eagles, who beat the William Chrisman Bears 66-56. It was a tough battle throughout late in the fourth quarter. Got down to a 2-point game before Joplin pulled away late. The winner of this game will play the Joplin Eagles tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. The loser of this Webb City Poplar Bluff contest will play the William Chrisman Bears at 4:30 on Friday. Mention these Poplar Bluff Mules. Cardinals have faced them in this tournament 2 years ago in 2023. Cardinals won that game on their way to winning this Kaminsky Classic. And in fact, in each of the odd years, Cardinals have won the Kaminsky Classic. It's 2025. Last I checked, 5 is an odd number, Will, and so you like your chances, but you got to get off to a good start here today.
Yeah, no, definitely you have to start good, and you also got to finish it out. We talk kind of one of the things for the girls team is they often get off to a hot start, they get a big lead, and then the mindset throughout the rest of the game is don't lose instead of let's win. And so you kind of want the same mindset, get off to a hot start and go win it. Don't just sit back just because you have a lead. Go ahead and finish all the way through the game.
Cardinals had solid contributions Tuesday night from Slade Hurd, one of his better shooting nights. In fact, he had a career high on Tuesday, so that was good to see. We go back on this date in history. Since 1982, the Cardinals are 12-3 when playing on the 9th day of January. A lot of odds in your favors there. Webb City used a 23-5 run to open the second half and cruise to the title of the 1999 Aurora Tournament with a 61-37 thumping of the Nevada Tigers. Some familiar names starred in that contest. Dan Stanley led the way with 17 points, followed by Brandon Myers with 11 and Blake Bard adding 10. Webb City rallied in the final half to slip past Pierce City 57-54 in the first round of the 1967 Carterville Invitational. Fred Lundeen captured game-high honors with 23 points, and Gail Mahurin added 12. And those are a couple other names that I know folks that have been around this program a long time will remember. We're getting set for the Cardinals and the Mules here at the Kaminsky Classic. We'll take another 3-minute break, come back with our keys to winning and our starting lineups after this. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-thru, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals! Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Huhat Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Huhat Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Huhat's mouth-watering signature sauces. Huhat Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Range Line Road in Joplin. More information online at huhat.com.
Proud to support the Cardinals and serve the Webb City and surrounding areas is Madison Pet Clinic. Located at 1631 South Madison in Webb City, they specialize in pet surgery, wellness exams, and vaccinations. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5:30 and Saturday 8 to noon. Madison Pet Clinic is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. 673-2455 or online at madisonpetclinic.com. Go Cardinals!
Welcome back to Joplin High School, side of the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. First game winner was the Joplin Eagles, who beat William Chrisman 66-56. Now it's the Webb City Cardinals and the Poplar Bluff Mules, and our keys to winning brought to you by Missouri Southern State University. Qualifying first-time freshmen are eligible for a $20,000 scholarship automatically. Missouri Southern State University. Learn more at mssu.edu/Boso Merit and apply today. Here's Will Hedrick with those keys to winning.
Well, we've got two keys. One of them, a common theme that we've had this year, is we've got to win on the boards, win on the rebounds. Most notably, Dallas Williams and Sammy Durden for the Poplar Bluff Mules, both standing at 6'4". You got to make sure you box them out, and you got to make sure whenever you get your hands on the ball, you grab it. Don't have it all tipping around and everything, because oftentimes they end up losing that matchup. And then secondly, we've got to be able to shoot well from three. We saw against Nixa that Slade Hurd shot very, very well throughout the game, probably the best we've seen this year, but we need him to shoot well as some others to hit some of those shots as well. You can't just rely on one guy often to carry you throughout the whole game.
And now our starting lineups brought to you by Papa John's Pizza of Webb City and Reeves Tire and Automotive. First for the Poplar Bluff Mules, it'll be Markel Hurd, a 6'5" sophomore. A 5'11" senior, Jay Edmondson. A 6'4" junior, Dallas Williams. A 6'1" senior, Brendan Durden. And a 6'4" sophomore, Sammy Durden. The head coach of the Poplar Bluff Mules is William Durden. He's assisted by Aaron Duncan and Preston Moore. Now the starting lineups for your Webb City Cardinals. 6' junior, Trey Turner. A 6' junior, Slade Hurd. A 6'2" junior, Dalton Riggs. And a 6'1" senior, Eli Pace, along with his battery mate in the backcourt, 6'1" senior, Holton Keith. The head coach is Jason Horn, assisted by Jacob Srigley, Mackenzie Sams, Alex Pickett, and Colton McKee. Holton Keith set to jump center against the sophomore Sammy Durden. Kirk Moore ready to throw up the pumpkin. And we're underway here. Eli Pace gets the tip off the nice back tip by Holton Keith. Cardinals set the floor for Holton Keith. Dribbles, kicks it back out to Eli Pace. Little dribble drive action. There's Holton Keith through the lane, gets it to Hurd on the left wing. Back up top to Trey Turner, shoots from the elbow. It's good. We talked about it off the air a little bit, Will, but there's a guy they'd love to see get untracked as the Cardinals lead it 2-0. They'll show their 1-2-2 half-court trap here in the open and knocked away for a moment. It'll go back to the Mules. Markel Hurd had it slapped away. Now Edmondson with the basketball. And inside they go, and rolling off his hands, Sammy Durden couldn't handle the pass from the wing that time, and it goes back to the Cardinals. And now the Mules are going to show a little full court pressure, a little 2-2-1 look. The Cardinals get it up quickly inside to Riggs. He dropped the basketball, or he would have had a layup. Now Pace dribbles from the corner. Inside, tried to pass it to Riggs, has it stolen by Durden, and here comes Edmondson up the floor. Quickly up the floor, and a travel call on Dallas Williams. He got in a hurry that time, but Cardinals had the break on that press, just couldn't convert. There's Trey Turner across the midcourt line. Bounce pass to Riggs, and he's fouled as he goes up for the layup that time. That time they did take advantage of the press break, Will, and got the shot they wanted underneath.
Yeah, and it looks like Poplar Bluff, they're really crashing hard with really anybody in the lane. When Eli Pace was standing down there, he had 3 of their players on him. So you know there's got to be somebody open either around the ring or also Dalton Riggs down inside.
Riggs, an 83% shooter from the free throw line, makes 1 of 2. The Cardinals lead at 3-0. And here comes Brendan Durden with the basketball. Dribbles to that right wing. Pace on him tight. Knocks it away. Riggs knocks it out of bounds near the baseline. It goes back to the Mules. Cardinals with active hands and good pressure defense here. Cardinals will show a 1-3-1 on the baseline. Stolen by Turner. By himself to the cup. Oh, a late challenge cost him a layup. Looked like he got wrong-footed there at the last second. Instead of flying over the guy, he kind of flat-footed himself, and Brendan Durden bothered it. It'll go back to the Cardinals on the baseline out of bounds. And the Mules will send in J.R. Lathan on a substitution. Now Derek Price confers with one of the other officials. They give it back to Eli Pace on the throw in. Hurd, top of the key. Dribbles, now kicks it out to Holton Keith. Turned down a three and grabbed on the interior by Edmondson that time. I like the fact that Holton Keith showed the three attempt and then took the lane rather than just going right down the lane immediately. Inbounds play here. Holton Keith down the lane, lost the ball at the last second, and Sammy Durden comes up with the basketball, gives it to Brendan, and now knocked away from Sammy Durden by Dalton Riggs. Lathan to throw it in for the Mules. There's Edmondson down the lane, guarded by Trey Turner, and just a little push from behind that time. They'll get him for his first foul. 3-0 our score with 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Cardinals lead it. They get the ball to Brendan Durden out front, inside to Edmondson, and a nifty pass for the finish by Sammy Durden, and the Mules are on the board. Quickly, Holton Keith the other way, missed the layup. 3-2, here comes Lathan, coast to coast, missing the layup, rebound by Pace. Cardinals looking to push. Dalton Riggs 2-on-1 against Edmondson, spins, turns, and scores. Nice job of gathering himself before the finish. 5-2, Cardinals lead it. Brendan Durden, cross-court pass, nearly intercepted by Trey Turner. Intended for Dallas Williams that time. Now Jay Edmondson to throw it in to Brendan Durden. Trapped there by, and another steal by Pace. He'll go all the way to the cup for two. Cardinals effective right now in that half-court trap. 7-2 Cardinals. Edmondson brings it up the floor. And cross-court to Lathan. Now gets it to Williams on that left wing, but he's trapped by Hurd and Pace. Inside they go to Sammy Durden at the cup, no good. Rebound Hurd. Pace looking to push it. Gets down the lane and had it knocked away. Goes back to the Mules. He wanted to get it to Riggs, just couldn't hang on to the basketball. Brendan Durden gets it to Williams now on the baseline. His shot no good. Trey Turner with it. This is a fast-paced ball game in the early going. Somebody's going to need a oxygen check here in a minute. Turner to Slade Hurd. Edmondson guarding him. Now baseline drive, and Turner threw it away. Got to finish that at the rim. Lathan with the basketball now. Double team now to Williams in the corner for three. It's good. And it's 7-5. Cardinals lead by 2. Cardinals have had at least 3 opportunities now in the open floor in transition, and trying to make an extra interior pass have had it stolen or knocked away. Inside, Trey Turner tried to get it to a cutting Slade Hurd, and a turnover there. I think he thought Hurd would come all the way around for position in the post that time, and goes back to the Mules. Trailing are the Mules 7-5. Sammy Durden brings it across the timeline, all the way down the lane, slips it inside to a new player. That's Justin Briscoe. Missed the shot. And now a long 2 from the corner. Missed as well by Markel Hurd. Another shot from the baseline. Missed. Now Pace gets the rebound. He'll slow things down. Hand it off to Holton Keith. Turns the corner. Down the lane he goes, but Edmondson tried to check him, and there was a body blow there on Holton Keith, and Cardinals will get it back underneath their own basket. Eli Pace calls out play 1. Cardinals in a little spread look here. See if they get a 3 out of this. There's a slip by Holton Keith. He missed the layup on a beautiful feed from Eli Pace. Pace, oh, they're going to get him on a slap that time against Edmondson. He and Holton Keith had it trapped. As I said, Cardinals getting to the basket, getting to the rim, Will, just not finishing right now.
Yeah, no, they're getting it down low fairly well, but they're getting stuffed by the rim.
Sammy Durden brings it across to Edmondson. Double team there. Now cross court to Lathan. Inside they go to Briscoe. His jumper in the lane, no good. Slade Hurd with the rebound. Gets it to Trey Turner, who threw it away. Now Lathan put up a shot against Holton Keith, who was standing there. They're going to get him for a blocking foul, says our official Derek Price. And Lathan will go to the free throw line. First foul on Holton Keith, third team foul on the Cardinals. Cardinals getting some opportunities, but not cashing in everything they could. Dalton Briggs will be replaced by Holden Johnson for the Cardinals. And second free throw good by Lathan as well. And we're tied at 7. Turner stops his dribble, gives it to Holden Johnson. Back to Turner now, with Markel Hurd guarding him. They give it to Pace. He wants to come downhill to Hurd. Back in the corner to Pace. Fakes. Dribble drive out to Holton Keith. Fakes the three, looking for a drive. Now Hurd. Picked up by Edmondson. Now Pace down the lane. Finds Holden Johnson inside. See if the Cardinals get 2 free throws out of this. They're going to say foul on the floor. The foul was on Justin Briscoe, his first. 4th team foul on the Mules as Dallas Williams returns for the Mules. Eli Pace throws it in to Hurd. On the weave to Holton Keith. Holden Johnson turned it and tried to get it to Trey Turner, who just lost it out of his hands. Inside they go to Williams as the Mules come quickly the other way. Lathan for 2, misses it. Holden Johnson the rebound. Here comes Eli Pace with it. Afternoon ball game like this should fit right into the normal schedule for these Cardinals. This is practice time normally, 3:30 in the afternoon, the game time. There's Turner, spins. Hurd had a 3, turned it down, now goes to the cup, loses it, and then threw it away. And the Cardinals passing right now is just not on point, and sometimes been the good hands of the Mules. Sometimes it's just been complete throwaways as Mason Young checks in for the Cardinals. Tries to stop Dallas Williams, double team there by Hurd as well. Williams back out front. Now to Sammy Durden. In the corner they go to Edmondson. He'll dribble middle of the lane. Now to Sammy Durden, or Brendan Durden rather, for a 3. And the Mules take their first lead, 10-7, under a minute to go here in the first. Pace down the lane, scoop shot, no good. The Mules wanted to charge on Pace that time as he nearly just threw the Mules player to the ground. But that's the upper body strength of an Eli Pace.
Yeah, we know he's got really good hand and arm movements. He likes to use his hands and his arms to get defenders off of him. And, of course, again, right there doing just that.
Eli Pace, a 73% free throw shooter, makes the first. As Turner comes back in for Slade Hurd. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pace with a second free throw. It's good. The Cardinals trail by 1, 10-9. Sammy Durden gets it to Edmondson. Back to Sammy Durden. Or that's Brendan Durden, rather. Sorry, these two young men. There's Williams with it now as the Cardinals continue to trap. 31 seconds left here in the first. Williams trapped, now gets it to Edmondson. Down the lane he goes. all the way for the finish as he went up and under Holden Johnson at time. 12-9, the Mules lead it. Turner brings it down the left side against Edmondson. Spins in the lane, kicks it out the pace for three. It's good. And we're tied at 12 with 8 seconds left on the clock. Brendan Durden gets it to Dallas Williams. Last second shot is no good. And at the end of one, it's the Cardinals 12, the Poplar Bluff Mules 12. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Welcome back to Joplin High School here, side of the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. And we'll tell you about some of our sponsors. They include Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, Snodgrass Collision Center, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Who Hot Mongolian Grill, Price Family Insurance and Financial Services, Big Nickel, Prolube Maintenance Center, Madison Pet Clinic, Roderick Insurance Agency, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. Cardinals with an up and down quarter, went scoreless for a pretty big stretch after they got a 7-2 lead. The Mules climbed back into it, took the lead, and the Cardinals fought back a late three by Eli Pace, and we're tied at 12 as we start the second quarter here. It'll be Holden Keith, Trey Turner, Eli Pace, Holden Johnson, and Mason Young for the Cardinals. Edmondson gets it to Brendan Durden. Now inside to Sammy Durden they go. And a foul. Somebody grabbed an arm. The foul is on Holden Johnson. And Lathan to throw it in for the Mules. Out top, they go to Edmondson. Double team there by Young and Turner. There's a three by Brendan Durden, and it's good. I think that's his second three. They'll say that was a two. It's 14-12 Mules. Pace brings it up the floor. On the weave is Holton Keith. Now to Turner, down the lane, spins. Now Holton Keith for three. No good. Johnson going for the rebound, but Dallas Williams came down with it for the Mules. He brings it across the timeline. Inside on a give and go. Williams got it back. Now throws it away as he tried to get it to Sammy Durden. Cardinals getting some good looks here in this first half as Coach Horn calls out the set play for this offensive series. 14-12, the Mules lead it with under 7 to go here in the second quarter. And a hold on the inside. Holton Keith was trying to establish post position. They're going to get a grab on Lathan. His first foul and first team foul. Eli Pace. And a question now about which of the Mules committed the foul. And everything's okay. So Derek Price will hand it to Eli Pace. There's a lob to Holton Keith. Puts up the shot, no good. Fouled, but he's going to earn a free throw. And Holton Keith is getting great opportunities inside. He's got to start finishing some of those. Now he'll go to the free throw line. And again, another chance here to keep improving your game.
Yeah, you talk about some of his looks. He had a really good pump fake. He had everybody down there jumping for joy. It was just him and just couldn't get it to go in.
Second free throw to come after the miss. And it's in there. The Cardinals trail by one, 14-13. 6:47 left here in the second quarter. Some of our other sponsors include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Dairy Queen of Webb City, Express RX in Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Myers CPA, and Crowder College. Hurd gives it up to Edmondson. Cardinals steal it, though. Nice gap there by Holden Johnson. Over the top, Trey Turner tried to lob it to Holton Keith. And just an ill-advised pass to go for the alley-oop there. You had a 2-on-1, probably just keep it under control, make the easy pass. Edmondson with the basketball. Gets it to Sammy Durden. Now to Williams for three. His shot short. Rebound Johnson. Here comes Eli Pace. Now to Holton Keith. He'll dribble down the lane. Kick it out to Slade Hurd. He hadn't taken a three yet. Don't know if he's shot in this ball game yet. Holton Keith down the lane. Left-hand layup is good. That's the finish you're looking for. 15-14 as the Cardinals retake the lead. Edmondson stops his dribble in the back court. Now finally gets it to Markel Hurd. They trap him. Back out to Edmondson. Now to Hurd. In the corners, Williams for three. Shot is short. Rebound Mason Young. Gets it up the floor to Eli Pace. Being guarded by Brendan Durden. Kicks it out to Holton Keith. Down the lane. Floater in the lane. No good. Here come the Mules the other way. Markel Hurd spins, turns. Now kicks it out to Sammy Durden. And his shot, no good. And a foul coming the other way as Coach Jason Horn will send in Dalton Riggs to replace Holden Johnson. Did a nice job defensively and on the boards. I think he had about 4 rebounds while he was in there. Pace to bring it up the floor. Cardinals lead at 15-14. Scott Boudreau along with Will Hedrick here this afternoon at the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. Mason Young gives it up to Holton Keith. And Holton Keith calls out the play. They want to run a little horn set here, I think. They'll stack Young and Riggs at the free throw line. Here comes Hurd through the lane, gives it up to Pace. His three at the buzzer, and it's good. I don't know why the horn went off. There's 4:30 left here in the first half. The Cardinals now lead at 18-14. Lathan gives it up to Sammy Durden. Now underneath they go, and missing the point-blank shot was Markel Hurd. There's Holton Keith to the lane. His shot blocked. Pace on the follow. No good. And a foul on the attempted putback. Boy, 2 great chances there, Will.
Yeah, I mean, just right there, but a good hustle play by Poplar Bluff to get up there and block the shot from Keith. And then, of course, Eli with the rebound just couldn't quite get it to fall in.
Brendan Durden with the basketball, gives it to Lathan. Up the floor to Sammy Durden. Gets down the lane and then fouled from behind, they're going to say. And that's his second personal. And he's a guy, as a senior, you know he knows where to be and how to play solid defense without fouling. There's a 3 attempt. It's going to be short. I don't know if the Cardinals blocked it, but saved by Sammy Durden. Now to Brendan Durden in the lane. His shot no good, but another foul on the Cardinals. They'll pick up their 4th team foul, but this is going to be a shooting foul as Brendan Durden will go to the free throw line. We'll tell you that Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945, located at 108 North Main Street in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, call 673-1242 or online at RoderickInsuranceAgency.com. 18-14, the Cardinals lead it. 3:48 left in the second quarter. Second free throw's good. 18-15, the Cardinals now lead by 3. Holton Keith will bring it up the floor. Dribbles down the lane, walled off there, kicks it out to Hurd. Now back to Holton Keith, kicks it out to Turner. Now in the corner to Johnson for 3. His shot no good. Mason Young had it knocked out of his hand by Brendan Durden, and it'll go back to the Cardinals as Holton Keith set to throw it in. Now Turner has it. Calls out the play for the Cardinals. See if he wants to take Briscoe off the dribble here. Down the lane goes Turner. Floater in the lane, no good. And I don't know why we're running a 35-second clock, but that's the second time we've seen the 35-second clock go off. I don't know if they're using the shot clock in this tournament or not. Apparently they are. There's Sammy Durden down the lane. No good. Rebound by Slade Hurd. Brings it up the left side and knocked away, but picked up by Trey Turner. Now to Holton Keith. Down the lane he goes. Had it knocked away. Picked up his own shot. Triple team. Now to Turner for a baseline jumper. No good. Gets his own rebound. Second shot no good. Holton Keith with a third attempt for the Cardinals. Fouled on his attempt to get it in there. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2. 18-15, the Cardinals lead. Getting some good looks are the Cardinals. Just got to capitalize on them. And there's a second free throw, or first free throw by Holton Keith. He's now 2 of 3 on the afternoon. Coach Jason Horn giving some instructions to Mason Young on the bench. Holton Keith with the second free throw coming with 2:36 left here in the second quarter. Shot no good. Rebound picked up by Williams. Cardinals lead 19-15. Edmondson has it now for the Mules. Inside they go to Sammy Durden, and he knocks it down, 19-17. Johnson the other way for the Cardinals, puts it a tough shot up and in against Sammy Durden. Nice finish by Holden Johnson. His first 2 of the afternoon, 21-17. The Cardinals lead back up to 4. Sammy Durden dribbles away from contact, now gets it out to Dallas Williams. In the corner to Briscoe, blocked by Trey Turner. He'll bring it up the floor for the Cardinals. In the corner to Eli Pace. Back to Turner for 3. It's good. And Turner feeling a little more confident. Timeout called by the Mules. We'll take it with you with the Cardinals leading 24-17. Back here in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Joplin High School. Scott Boudreau along with Will Hedrick as the Cardinals play the second game of this 2025 Kaminsky Classic. Joplin Eagles beat the William Chrisman Bears 66-56 in the first one. And the winner of this game will play the Joplin Eagles tomorrow night at 7:30. Right now the Cardinals lead the Poplar Bluff Mules 24-17. A minute 39 left here in the first half. Cardinals knock it away. Who wants the loose ball on the floor? And we'll get a tie-up as Sammy Durden went to the floor along with Trey Turner. It will go back to the Cardinals. Eli Pace, Holton Keith, Trey Turner, Holden Johnson, and Slade Hurd in there for the Cardinals. See what kind of set the Cardinals run here. A timeout called by Coach Jason Horn. We'll take another timeout with you. Back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
To Joplin High School, Scott Boudreau along with Will Hedrick. 1:22 left here in the second quarter. Cardinals lead at 24-17. And we'll see what kind of play the Cardinals have drawn up during that 30-second timeout by head coach Jason Horn. Dalton Briggs back in for the Cardinals. On the weave is Turner looking for a backdoor lob. There's Turner, and he finishes at the rim. Nice set play by the Cardinals. They lead at 26-17. And Will Hedrick always says they run that successfully at least once a game. There's a near steal. Dallas Williams with it for the Mules. Back out to Edmondson. Now to Lathan. Edmondson swings it across to Brendan Durden. His shot blocked. Are they going to get a foul? Oh, boy, you don't want to foul a three-point shooter. I think you're going to get Riggs on the foul. We'll tell you that Snodgrass Collision Center is honored to serve the area and proud to support our local schools located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin and specializing in complete body and frame repair, four-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in tonight's game. And proudly supporting the Cardinals is Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick is located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, call 782-0829 or online at bdrcpas.com. The lead is 26-19 now for the Cardinals with 48 seconds left here in the half. Eli Pace picks up the basketball. Gets it to Riggs, had it knocked away, now to Turner. And a little 2-3 zone trap here by the Mules. Holton Keith gets it in the lane, missed the floater. Here comes Lathan with the basketball and stolen by Pace as he tried to get it to Williams. 26 seconds left and a reaching foul on Lathan for the Mules should send the Cardinals point guard to the free throw line for a pair of free throws here. You can download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club. And a couple substitutions for the Mules as Brendan Durden comes back in for the last 24 seconds of the half. Shot clock off. Second free throw good by Pace. 28-19, the Cardinals lead it. Brendan Durden with the basketball, trapped by Holton Keith. Now Williams with it. Back to Brendan Durden. And in the corner they go to Edmondson. And he's fouled. Boy, you just can't have those silly fouls like that when you've got the guy trapped. Let your teammate help you, Will.
Yeah, no, he was trapped. He was coming down the lane and it was very clear. He jumped up and he wasn't going to shoot it. He was throwing it to this near side corner and just kind of no reason to foul there.
Trey Turner with his second foul. And the Mules send in Corbin Thomas, the 6'3" junior forward. Second free throw by Edmondson is good. It's 28-20, 8 seconds left. Turner in the corner to Hurd for three. In and out. Williams with the rebound. He'll shoot a half-court shot to finish the half. No good. And at the end of the first half, it's your Webb City Cardinals 28, the Poplar Bluff Mules 20. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Back with our halftime show brought to you by Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. After this, you're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Webb City Sports is sponsored by Nick Myers, certified public accountant, located in Webb City at 2nd and Main, next door to City Hall, offering tax preparation and planning for personal and business taxes. Plus, they offer bookkeeping services and QuickBooks setup and training services. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nick Myers CPA at 2nd and Main in Webb City, with offices also in Joplin and Anderson. More information online at nickmyerscpa.com or 417-673-4200.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Huhat Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Huhat Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Huhat's mouth-watering signature sauces. Huhat Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin. More information online at huhat.com.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Body and Soul Transformation, located at 1703 Falcon Suite C in Webb City, is a 10,000 square foot, 24-hour fitness center and specialized personal training facility. They offer a variety of group fitness classes. They now accept silver sneakers and have classes for seniors. They also hold kids and youth events. They have something to offer everyone in the family and even have a kids zone for busy parents. Body and Soul Transformation in Webb City, 417-553-0757 or online at bodysoultransformation.com.
Foster back at our studios. Cardinals lead at 28-20 in their first game of this 2025 Kaminsky Classic. It was tied at 12 at the end of one. Cardinals missed some opportunities in that first quarter, but in the second quarter, I thought turned the Mules over that much more and began to capitalize a little bit better on some of the transition opportunities they had. And they made some free throws in that second quarter, too. Always a plus.
Yeah, always definitely a plus, but I thought throughout the second quarter they did a lot better with their passing. Throughout the whole first quarter, we saw just some weird passes that throwing into traffic, throwing wild stuff. They cleaned that up, I think, pretty well, and they were able to definitely capitalize because of that. They weren't turning the ball over 5 seconds after getting the ball down on the other end. So a really good job by Coach Horn fixing those things, a good job by the players locking in and playing a lot better in the second quarter.
Getting contributions tonight from Holden Johnson on the boards, and he also made a layup. Trey Turner with, I think, 5 points in that first half as well. Good to see him contributing. Slade Hurd just really had the one late opportunity there to maybe try to make a three, but other than that, Eli Pace and Holton Keith doing what they're supposed to do, leading the way as seniors. And we'll go ahead and take another 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and hopefully have a halftime visit with Coach Horn. Our halftime show brought to you by Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. Cardinals lead at 28-20 at half. Back here in 3 minutes, you're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states.
Yep, gotcha.
With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep.
Whoa, that's
helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep.
Whoa, that's
helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Welcome back to Joplin High School. Well, the Webb City Cardinals lead the Poplar Bluff Mules 28-20. Halftime show brought to you by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Scott Boudreau down on the sideline awaiting Coach Horn. We'll go on ahead and send it down to him.
And we welcome you back to the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. Cardinals lead the Poplar Bluff Mules 28-20 at the half. And the Cardinals set to take the floor. We're going to grab a quick word here with head coach Jason Horn in just a second. Coach, you were getting the defense you wanted in that first quarter, but maybe some ill-advised passes. The second quarter, you started to capitalize a little bit.
Well, we're just a little bit sloppy on offense. We've got to do a better job of getting off 2 feet and then getting the ball into our kick-up windows in our offense. A couple times we stood flat-footed. They're big. They're physical. They were able to knock the ball loose, and they're overplaying the lane right now. If we get that kick up, we get a couple open threes to fall, it's going to open everything up for the guards.
Good luck in the second half. And we'll take a 30-second timeout, come back with second half action after this. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network. Back here in 30.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Welcome back to Joplin High School here as the Cardinals set to start the second half against the Poplar Bluff Mules. They lead it 28-20. You heard it from Coach Horn there, Will. They understand it's a pretty physical Mules team. Just got to take care of the basketball, particularly in the lane. And you're listening to 91.7 FM, KNEO, Neosho, Joplin. As the Mules will get the ball first here. Edmondson has it for the Mules. Cross court to Hurd. They throw it out, and a near steal by Holton Keith. And if I didn't talk about it enough in that first half, the 35-second clock is being used in this tournament. We'll see how it unfolds. Certainly prevent stall ball from any of the teams. Markel Hurd had it inside, now gets it back to Brendan Hurd, who scooped and missed and knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals. The Mules will have it underneath their own basket. Edmondson set to throw it in. Brendan Hurd over here in this baseline court. Now Sammy Durden has it. Up top it goes to Markel Hurd. Double team there. Edmondson at the free throw line. Jump stop. Reached in and knocked away. But back to the Mules once again. Good active hands here by the Cardinals defensively. Edmondson to throw it in once again. And almost a 5-second call. Now they get it inside, but missing the shot was Brendan Durden. He had a point-blank look. And on two baseline possessions, the Cardinals escape without the Mules scoring. Now Eli Pace will bring it up the floor. Over to Trey Turner. Little 1-1-3 look almost here. Let's see if they get it to Holton Keith. Down the lane he goes and scores. That was a quick move that time. Holton Keith didn't allow the help to get there. And the Cardinals lead by 10, 30-20. 6:50 left here in the third. A near walk by Brendan Durden. Now they go inside to Dallas Williams. Walled off there. Now Durden for three from the corner. I think that's his third three of the night. 30-23. The Cardinals lead by 7. Eli Pace with the basketball. Little 2-3 zone look. Now down the lane goes Holton Keith. Stops, fakes, and he'll be fouled by Brendan Durden, who just made that three. Cardinals will start having to think about closing out a little better too. Brendan Durden, he's shown he can make that three. There's a free throw by Holton Keith. He struggles at the line at times. Try to get his follow through right here. Second free throw is short, and Turner knocked it away and goes out of bounds to the Mules as Holton Keith missed both free throws. Here come the Mules. Cardinals in their 1-2-2 trapping press. Brendan Durden gets it across, knocks it off Dalton Riggs' shoe and right back to him. Now Edmondson trapped. Cross-court pass to Hurd. They fly at him. Jumper is good, just beyond the elbow, and it's 30-25 Cardinals. And here comes Eli Pace down the lane. He lost the basketball. Just a careless turnover there. Waiting in the lane that time, Holton Keith, waiting for Dallas Williams. who just ran him over. Tried to get a similar call in the first half. It was a little too quick. That time he waited, and Williams will be called for the foul. And I believe that's his third personal foul. Cardinals scored one basket here in the third, 5:37 left. That was a layup by Holton Keith. There's Hurd for three. His shot, an air ball, and picked up by Markel. Hurd for the Mules. Gets it to Edmondson. Trapped by Holton Keith. And through the hands of Sammy Durden, and Riggs picks it up, gives it to Eli Pace. Down the lane he goes, kicks it out to Hurd, turns down the three. Now back to Pace. Coach Horn talked about being able to get a few more open three looks. Hurd had one earlier. There's Turner on the weave. Zipped the pass inside, and fouled from behind was Holton Keith. That's the same backdoor play they run, but the option that time is with Trey Turner if he wants to dribble on in rather than throwing the lob. I thought he did a nice job penetrating. Tried to get it to Holton Keith. Cardinals will have it, baseline out of bounds. There's a little screen in the middle. Now they get it up top to Dalton Riggs for three. His shot, an air ball picked up by Turner. And tried to get it to Riggs, who couldn't corral it. And here comes Brendan Durden the other way. Sammy Durden inside, but they're going to call a walk. Sammy Durden just hurried everything that time. And Holden Johnson going to check in for Dalton Riggs. Good first half for Holden Johnson, particularly on the defensive and offensive boards. Made a bucket as well. He can shoot the three. Coach Horn calls out the set for the Cardinals. Eli Pace waits for his guys to get in place. They give it to Turner, now to Pace. And Jason Horn wants a timeout. He wants to run a set that he's called. This time, we'll take the 30-second timeout with you. Back here in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
2025 Kaminsky Classic, second game of today's tournament. The first one won by the Joplin Eagles over the William Chrisman Bears, 66-56. The Cardinals lead the Poplar Bluff Mules 30-25 with 4:22 left here in the third quarter. Just one bucket so far in this quarter by the Cardinals. And Eli Pace going to run a little offense here after the called timeout by Jason Horn. In the corner they go to Slade Hurd. And the shot clock violation by the Cardinals. That's just something that's part of this tournament. Talked about it earlier, but you got to have a double understanding of what's going on, both the shot clock and the play you're trying to run. Edmondson gets it in the middle of the floor to Brendan Durden. Down the lane he goes, spins, turns, shot no good. Picked up by Lathan on the rebound. Still in the lane, blocked by Turner, who wants a loose ball. And it'll go back to Brendan Durden. And a foul on Holton Keith. Cardinals had all kinds of chances to pick up a loose ball there, Will.
Yeah, and that was talking about back to our keys to winning. Balls can't be up in the air bobbling around like that. You got to get your hands on it. Talked about Cardinals don't win those very often. You can see, again, they lose that one right there.
The Mules go inside to Sammy Durden, but great job of fronting him was Slade Hurd. And on the tie-up and alternate possession, it'll go back to the Cardinals. Justin Briscoe will check in for the Mules. As the Cardinals bring it up the floor, and 3:33 left here in the third. Cardinals with a 30-25 lead. Pace to Trey Turner. Down the lane he goes. And they get him for a walk, I believe. Kind of slid his foot as he took off before he passed it to Mason Young, and another turnover for the Cardinals. In the middle of the lane is Edmondson for the Mules. Dribbles to the corner. There's another 3 attempt by Brendan Durden, and just a guy you don't want to leave alone. Here comes Trey Turner, coast to coast to Holton Keith. Kicks it out to Hurd, turns down the 3. Now gets down the lane, floater no good, and rebound by Briscoe. I think Slade Hurd's got to implement a little catch and shoot on some of those. He's almost faking the 3 too often and not just taking it as soon as he gets the catch. He's a capable shooter. We saw him with the 11 of the first 14 by the Cardinals against Nixa on Tuesday night. Edmondson has it. Cross-court pass stolen by Slade Hurd. Down the lane he goes. And he's fouled on the way to the cup. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2 here. Fourth personal on the point guard for the Mules, Edmondson. And Slade Hurd will go to the free throw line. Hurd, a 75% shooter, 3 for 5 on the year, and misses the first. Cardinals have been scoreless since the first minute of this third quarter. There's 2 minutes and 42 seconds left. And the second free throw good, 31-25, and Hurd breaks the scoring drought for the Cardinals. Lathan with it. Get it across court to Brendan Durden. Gets down the lane. Back to Lathan. Mason Young going to be called for I think he just need Lathan in the back of his leg. Gets called for the push. Lathan to throw it in. Lobs it inside. Stolen by Turner. And a foul from behind, or otherwise Slade Hurd was on a breakaway.
Yeah, Slade Hurd beaming it down the court. Would have had an easy layup if Trey Turner wasn't fouled, but
it's a 15 foul on the Mules. So the 2 free throws coming up here for Trey Turner. And Trey Turner, 25% shooter from the free throw line, misses the first. He's too good a shooter overall to not have that percentage come up as the season wears along. And the second one is good, 32-25. 2:29 left here in the third quarter. And the Cardinals get another steal and knocked off the shins of Brendan Durden. Nice job defensively that time.
Yeah, back-to-back good plays right there by Trey Turner.
And Briscoe checks out. It's Williams, Sammy Durden, Brendan Durden, Markel Hurd, and now stolen by Hurd. Gets it to Brendan Durden. Inside they go. Williams spins, shoots, and scores. 32-27. The Cardinals lead by 5. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Trey Turner has it. Gets it to Eli Pace. It's 1-2-2 zone right now by the Mules. Knocked away by Brendan Durden on the attempted entry pass from Hurd to Pace. Cardinals will have a baseline out of bounds here. And checking in is Corbin Thomas, the 6'3" junior. He'll replace Brendan Durden for the Mules in the last minute 48. Lob inside to Holton Keith. And I'm not sure if he threw that too hard or if Holton Keith just didn't see it. Normally that's just a lob play, but looked like he put some mustard on it. Holton Keith couldn't handle it. Eli Pace checks out. Holden Johnson back in along with Mason Young. Holton Keith Slade Hurd and Trey Turner for the Cardinals. And tipped, but picking it back up is Brendan Durden, and a foul from behind as Sammy Durden got the rebound. Cardinals struggling with the physical play inside, and see the extra possessions. That third personal foul on Mason Young. Sammy Durden to shoot 2 here. Markel Hurd checks back in for the Mules. Brendan Durden checks back out. Second free throw good, 32-29. Sideline break by the Cardinal. There's a 3 by Hurd, in and out. And rebounding, the Mules bring it up. There's Lathan. Nearly threw it away, but Thomas recovered it for him, and a timeout called by Coach William Durden. We'll take it with you back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Joplin High School here at the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. Your Webb City Cardinals lead the Poplar Bluff Mules 32-29. Tell you about some of our sponsors, including Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Harvest Wealth Management, Snodgrass Collision Center, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Who Hot Mongolian Grill, Price Family Insurance and Financial Services. Cardinals will defend another sideline out-of-bounds play for the Mules in front of their bench as Lathan set to throw it in for the Mules. Cardinals in that 1-2-2 half-court trap look. Brendan Durden trying to bring it across the timeline. Now does. Knocked away by Hurd, but picked up and thrown away. Holton Keith will chase it down and should have an easy look, but stolen by Lathan, who blocked the shot. Here comes Brendan Durden to his brother Sammy Durden for 2. And a golden opportunity instead of an easy bucket for the Cardinals. It's 32-31 after the made basket. Hurd tried to get it inside. And Holton Keith really disappointed that he allowed that breakaway layup to be blocked. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brendan Durden checks out once again. They're trying to protect him on the defensive side of things. Holton Keith to Holden Johnson. Now to Turner for 3. It's good. That's a good answer there. 35-31. The Cardinals lead. 30 seconds left here in the third. Dallas Williams with a travel. And it goes right back to the Cardinals, and the shot clock's off for the rest of this quarter.
This is big. If Cardinals can get a last shot here going into the fourth quarter, it'll be not only some good points, but some good motivation.
Holton Keith will bring it across for the Cardinals. In the corner to Holden Johnson. Back to Trey Turner. Cross court to Hurd. Drives baseline. Now in the corner. Mason Young kicks it out to Holden Johnson. One to pull the trigger, had it ripped away. Lathan coming in for a layup. Turner tried to block it, instead fouls him. And the basket's good. Cardinals turned down a great opportunity, as you said, Will, to maybe extend the lead. Instead, Lathan with an opportunity here to get the Mules back within 1 with 6.7 seconds left in the third. Lathan makes the free throw, 35-34, the Cardinals lead. Here comes Holton Keith with it. Down the lane he goes, all the way to the cup, shot no good, and that'll end the third quarter. with the Cardinals leading 35-34. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back with fourth quarter action after this. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Back to Joplin High School. Scott Boudreau along with Will Hedrick, Roberta Foster back at our studios. We head to the fourth quarter. The Webb City Cardinals hanging on to a slim lead. They led 28-20 at the half. They put up just 7 points in that quarter. Mules with 14 points in the quarter to climb within one. But how you finish is what we talked about in the open, and now it's about how you finish this fourth quarter. Cardinals got to be on point as the Mules continue to just have a never-say-die attitude, and they're creating turnovers of their own, even though the Cardinals have turned the Mules over several times in this ball game. Mules will start with the basketball. Kirk Moore hands it to Lathan, and Brendan Durden has it now against the Cardinals' trap. Drives baseline against Riggs, and Riggs called for a shove in the back. You got to have your hands up, but you got to have your feet moving so that you just cut off the baseline there.
And definitely with kind of a trap, I mean, you've got help on the inside. You can go on ahead and maybe cheat a little bit more towards the baseline, because if he cuts it back, he's going right towards one of your own guys.
There's another three by Brendan Durden. It was blocked by Holton Keith. Up the floor they go to Slade Hurd. Sammy Durden chasing him. He spins. Holton Keith lost it in the lane, gets it back to Turner. Now to Hurd. Now Pace down the lane, and reaching foul called. If that's on Dallas Williams, maybe his fifth. And it's on Lathan, his third. And Eli Pace to throw it in for the Cardinals. See what they do out of this set. They bounce it in the lane. Holton Keith had a perfect look at the basket. Looked like he may not have got his eyes on the backboard and missed it. Lathan has it. Now to Brendan Durden down the lane. Walled off there by Slade Hurd, but a good pass inside. And a finish for the Mules, and they take their first lead of this half, 36-35. 7:09 left as the Cardinals have struggled to score here in the second half. Just 8 points and a turnover by Pace. Lathan is back inside to Markel Hurd, and another easy basket for the Mules. They lead 38-35. Coach Jason Horn wants a timeout. He's seen enough of that. We'll take it with you back here in 1 minute. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
The Roper Kia Four-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the four states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia Four-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
As the cold and the snow continues here at Joplin High School on the outside, it's been the cold shooting of the Cardinals here on the inside as they now trail by 3, 38-35, with 6:50 left here in the fourth quarter. They need to get motivated about hanging on to the basketball and start putting up some shots that go through the basket. Eli Pace brings it up against Markel Hurd. Down the lane he goes. Bounce pass to Dalton Riggs, and he missed the shot, but he was fouled. And once again, they're going to get. So they count the basket by Riggs. They'll call goaltending. It's 38-37 Mules. Sammy Durden to Brendan Hurden. His three off the mark, but rebound by Dallas Williams, and he puts it in. 40-37 Mules. 6:21 left here in the fourth. Holton Keith at the free throw line. Outside to Hurd, now to Eli Pace. Turns down the three, now takes the three and makes it, and we're tied at 40. He's got to keep shooting. He's one of the best shooters on the floor. Cardinals need all the points they can get right now. Brendan Durden brings it across against Holton Keith. Now to Lathan. Cross court to go to Williams for three. His shot way off the mark, but rebounded by Lathan. Spins in the lane. Shot missing. Sammy Durden with the putback for two. 42-40, a back and forth ball game here to start the fourth. 5:38 left in this contest. Hurd turned down the three, and Dalton Riggs nearly lost it. That gets it to Trey Turner. Turns and dribbles out of trouble. Back to Riggs. Back to Pace. You'd think there's a little Vaseline on this basketball the way the Cardinals are losing it. There's Holton Keith for two in the lane on a nice feed from Eli Pace. We're tied at 42. Our sponsors include Big Nickel, ProLube Maintenance Center, Madison Pet Clinic, Roderick Insurance Agency. Back inside, Sammy Durden attempts and a shot blocked but fouled. Baker Davis Roderick CPAs, Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Dairy Queen of Webb City, Express RX in Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, and Nick Meyer CPA, and Crowder College. Sammy Durden misses the first free throw, and we'll see Edmondson, who sat out most of that third quarter with his fourth foul. And Durden makes a second, breaks the tie again, 43-42. Cardinals lead it. Turner waits, and Riggs helps him out. Now Eli Pace trying to get the play call from head coach Horn. There's a three by Hurd. No good. And Brendan Durden comes up with the basketball. Here comes Edmondson with it. Cross court they go to Lathan. Down the lane he goes inside to Sammy Durden. They're going to keep pounding it in. They've scored 4 baskets now in this fourth quarter, all inside. 45-42. The Mules lead. 4:19 left here in the fourth. Pace to Turner. Can't be scared of the open three look if you're the Cardinals. Pace inside to Riggs. Double teamed. Lost the basketball. As soon as you pass it inside, you can bet the Mules are coming to double team. You've got to know where your outlet is. Cardinals have it. Baseline out of bounds. Pace to throw it in. They need a bucket here. Riggs goes to the corner. He's got a three wide open. No good. He shot it long and picked up by Lathan. Now gets it across to Brendan Durden. Now to Edmondson. To Williams, back to Edmondson. Mules moving the ball around the perimeter. Inside they try to go to Sammy Durden. Stolen by Eli Pace. Against Edmondson. Challenges him. And Edmondson will get called for his 5th foul. He wasn't in there long. Just came in a couple possessions ago. And Jay Edmondson, the 5'11 senior, fouls out. And in the last 3:44 of this ball game, with just 2 team fouls apiece so far, but shooting fouls and going to be important, but free throws in general are going to be really important for the Cardinals
Yeah, we've seen not super well other than Eli Pace, who's at the line right now with free throws. And you think if you make more of those, you could definitely have a lead right now.
Corbin Thomas checks in for Sammy Durden, rather, as Eli Pace makes the first free throw. Pace with a dribble, puts it up and in. Back within a single point. The Cardinals trail 45-44 with 3:43 left here in the fourth. Cardinals in their 1-2-2 trap. They get it across to Williams. Trapped there by Holton Keith all the way across to Lathan. Cross court to Durden. Inside they go to Thomas. Kicks it out to Lathan. Williams has it top of the key. Shot clock down to 10. Here comes Durden down the lane and throws it away. Good pressure all the way around that time by the Cardinals. Sammy Durden will check back in for Corbin Thomas. Cardinals a chance to retake the lead here if they can get a score on this possession. Turner with the basketball. Bounce pass now around the horn. Pace with it now, guarded by Lathan. Back to Hurd, back up to Turner. Cardinals got to force the action here and get a good shot. Cross court pass to Hurd, dangerous. Now back to Pace, shot clock down to 10. Got to go now. Here comes Holton Keith. Out to Pace. Backdoor lob to Turner. He missed the shot. Just didn't bank it. All he had to do is bank that one in. And there's Sammy Durden going to the cup for two, missing but fouled. That was a perfect pass that time, Will, on that backdoor lob.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Second time that they've ran it tonight would have worked, but just Trey Turner not using the backboard and got denied by the rim once again.
And there's a free throw missing by Sammy Durden. 1 for 2 the last time he was at the free throw line. Mason Young checks in for the Cardinals. Second free throw coming for Sammy Durden. Off the mark, but rebound by Markel Hurd. And puts up a shot, no good, and over the back is Williams, as Pace did a nice job boxing out that time. Cardinals still trail by only one, 45-44, the fourth foul on Dallas Williams. 2:25 left here in the fourth. Eli Pace brings it up against Markel Hurd. Spins, gets it to Turner, middle of the lane. Got to shoot that one. Gets it in the corner to Hurd. Oh, and he saved it. And then a timeout called by the Cardinals with 2:11 left. We'll take it with you. You're listening to 91.7 FM, KNEO Neosho Joplin. Back here in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Welcome back to Joplin High School, side of the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. Joplin Eagles won the first game this afternoon over the William Chrisman Bears, 66-56. Webb City Cardinals and the Poplar Bluff Mules in a battle in the fourth quarter here with 2:11 left. Cardinals trail by one, but possession of the basketball as they'll start this in front of their own bench. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Important. We've seen one shot clock violation by the Cardinals and a couple other times just getting a shot up. So let's see what Coach Jason Horn's drawn up here as Eli Pace set to throw it in after he gets it from Derek Price, the official. In the backcourt they go. And back to Eli Pace. 15 seconds on the clock. Inside to Holton Keith, outside to Hurd. Step back three. Way off the mark, saved by Turner, and Pace got to see the clock. He's got to shoot it. He puts it up. No good. Rebound by Turner. And that's, oh man, the Cardinal fans not happy about that one. Turner skied over the top of, is that Sammy Durden that's in there? I believe it is. Fourth personal foul on Trey Turner. We'll keep it here as they attend to Sammy Durden, who fell to the floor after Turner went up high for the rebound. But if that's a 15th team foul, you don't want him subbed out. I guess it's just a four. So Briscoe in. That's just fourth team foul. But it is going to go back to the Mules. Cardinals had a couple good looks, and Pace just had to take a late three there to try to beat the shot clock. Couldn't get it to go. Here comes Markel Hurd to Brendan Durden. Hurd gets it back and back to Brendan Durden. Trapped in the corner. And a timeout called by the Mules. With 1:39 left here in the fourth, Cardinals trail 45-44. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back here with more Cardinal basketball after this on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Getting to heaven isn't just about putting enough good on one side of the scale to balance the bad on the other. It's about fulfilling a death penalty, the one we deserve for our rebellion against God. None of the great moralities or great religions can pay the death penalty for our sin. Only Jesus Christ's death on the cross can do that. You have to look to Him as the only one who can save you. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM. That's 888-NEED-HIM.
Back to Joplin High School as the Cardinals trail by one with 1:39 left. Cardinals shooting just 35% for the game, 14 of 40. They get it into Brendan Durden. Now to Lathan, cross court to Markel Hurd, trapped there, near steal, but inside they go to Sammy Durden. He missed the shot, and you're happy he missed the shot because he's going to the free throw line where he has not been that successful yet this afternoon and evening. Be the fifth personal foul, though, on Trey Turner. And Dalton Riggs will come in to replace him. Durden to shoot two free throws. Mules lead it 45-44. Makes his first one. 46-44. A lot of time on the clock. You just got to get some good offense if you're the Cardinals. And a second free throw, no good. Good box out by Holton Keith, and he picks up the rebound. Cardinals trail by two, 46-44. Minute 20 left here in the fourth. A screen from Hurd. Down the lane goes Holton Keith, and he tried the little nifty move and instead gets called for the double dribble as he carried it in the lane that time, trying to hang that basketball. Markel Hurd trapped, picked up by Brendan Durden. Now cross court and a steal by Pace, fighting Markel Hurd for the basketball. And they're going to get Eli Pace for the foul. Thought for a moment there he might outrun Markel Hurd, but Hurd showing his athleticism. He'll go to the free throw line for two. That's the fourth personal foul on Eli Pace with a minute 2 left in this ball game. That's his first free throw. Now Thomas will check in for Sammy Durden. 47-44. And second free throw off the mark and off the hands of Williams for the Mules. The Cardinals catch a break there. Still just a 3-point deficit for the Cardinals with 1:01 left. Coach Jason Horn will send in Holden Johnson for this possession. Holton Keith back to Eli Pace. Cardinals desperately need a basket on this time down the floor. Holden Johnson for three. Off the mark. Rebound by Lathan. And a tie-up goes back to the Cardinals. And a huge break there. Or the 47 seconds left. You don't have to have a three in this particular possession. Cardinals got a wide open look there from Holden Johnson. You don't mind the one he took. Right now it's about scoring. There's an easy layup on the inbounds by Holton Keith. Cardinals within one. 47-46 with 40 seconds left. Shot clock at 30. Trapped in the backcourt is Lathan. And a timeout called by the Mules head coach Durden. And we'll take it with you. Back here in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Does the world seem to be more connected, but with fewer meaningful conversations? We can build our own image and brand online without ever interacting with another person. We have privacy fences and indoor parking while barely knowing our neighbors' names. The world may feel like it's changed, but God's perfect design for us has not. We are created for community, and Jesus himself came to pay the price for our sins and offer us the ultimate, eternal, and perfect community. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM or chat with us at chataboutjesus.com.
Roberta Foster back at our studios in a nail-biter here in the second game of this tournament, the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. Cardinals trail 47-46. 34.5 seconds left on the game clock, 26 seconds left on the shot clock for the Mules, who will have possession after the Cardinals made a layup on an inbounds play, and Lathan to throw it in near the Cardinal bench. Cardinals will get in their trap again right here. A lob to Williams. And there's Brendan Durden, a steal by Holton Keith to the cup. And, oh my, a late call. Holton Keith and Slade Hurd had the trap, and I thought he just lost the basketball, to be honest with you. They're going to call a foul. It's the opportunity. Brendan Durden, he and his brother Sammy have led the way in scoring for this ball club. Brendan Durden short arms the first one. Cardinals have got to box out here. Williams and Sammy Durden in the lane. Mason Young and Holden Johnson got to keep them out of there if it's missed. He makes the second, 48-46. The Cardinals trail by 2. Shot clock off, 25 seconds left in the ball game. Eli Pace with the basketball. And Coach Jason Horn wants a timeout. We'll keep it here and tell you about some of our sponsors. Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945, located at 108 North Main Street in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, call 673-1242 or online at rodrickinsuranceagency.com. Snodgrass Collision Center is located at 1604 East 4th Street. They're honored to serve the area and support our local schools. They specialize in complete body and frame repair, four-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in tonight's game. And proudly supporting the Cardinals, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick, located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, call 782-0829 or www.bdrcpas.com. Supporting Webb City and Cardinal Athletics is Webb City Florist and Greenhouse. They offer bouquets for all occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and funerals. And the Cardinals have the basketball. Holton Keith with it. 18 seconds left. Looking to tie or go ahead. Holton Keith, inside they go to Pace. And not going to let him have an easy one. Brendan Durden fouled him. Nifty interior pass there by Holton Keith. 12 seconds left on the clock. Eli Pace at the free throw line for 2 here.
And you know it's a pretty smart foul, whether they meant to do that or not. It's a smart foul because now
Pace makes the first. And he knocks down the second. We're tied at 48. 12 seconds left. Cardinals show pressure. And Brendan Dern brings it up the floor. Trapped there by Mason Young. His shot in with 5.3 seconds left in the contest. And we'll see. Oh, they're going to say he was fouled as well. So a three-point play opportunity for Brendan Durden. Mules will pull everybody off the free throw line. If he misses this, you got to hurry up the floor. He did miss. And the Cardinals get the loose ball, or did they? I thought Pace had Durden boxed out. They call a travel with 1.2 seconds left on the clock. And the Cardinals trailing by 2. This has to be a catch and shoot, but you don't want to foul if you're the Cardinals. They throw it long to Mason Young. He can't corral it, and the Cardinals will fall 50-48 to the Poplar Bluff Mules. They'll play tomorrow at 4:30. We'll come back with our postgame show, brought to you by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services in Crowder College. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Back with our postgame after this. You're listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KDO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Most of us have certain bills that require us to pay them off in order to keep using the service. There's another debt you owe, but this one you cannot pay yourself. It's called sin, and the Bible teaches it separates us from God. Fortunately, the gospel says Jesus loves you and paid that debt for you. It doesn't matter what you've done. You're offered this gift and can receive forgiveness. If you'd like to talk with someone to find out how Jesus can pay the debt of sin in your life, call us at 888-NEED-HIM or go to chataboutjesus.com.
The Bible indicates that time is a mystery.
Billy Graham.
It is a paradox that while even a tiny child can tell us what time it is, not the profoundest philosopher can tell us what time itself is.
So, what should you be doing with the time you have?
Time has been given to you for the purpose of glorifying God in this life. Time has been given to you to have an encounter with the living God.
That encounter happens when you ask His Son, Jesus Christ, to forgive your sins and to take control of your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hour is late. Today is the day of salvation. Now you can accept Jesus Christ as your Savior. You can put your faith, your trust, and your confidence in Him.
If you'd like to learn more about beginning a relationship with Jesus Christ, then call us at 855-255-PRAY. That's 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
And we welcome you back to Joplin High School. Scott Boudreau along with Will Hedrick as the Cardinals fall to the Poplar Bluff Mules 50-48. Neither team really put on a shooting exhibition tonight, as Mules shot 37%, and Cardinals right in that range, around 36%. Cardinals did make 5 threes on the afternoon, but both teams also struggled at the free throw line. The Mules 13 for 23, Cardinals 13 for 20. But some key mistakes down the stretch, but a really cold second half for the Cardinals as they get outscored 30-20 in that second half, Will.
Yeah, and you know, we've talked about for this Webb City team, if you want to put up those big numbers, you got to get everybody involved. And I mean, you just didn't really see that. Getting down low was pretty difficult. They were crashing on it really, really hard. Driving the lane was difficult as well at times. So, you know, just a lot of sloppy mistakes, some passing, and then not finishing at the rim. Of course, another big thing. But nonetheless, that's a good Poplar Bluff team. They had a good height advantage. They maybe even had an athleticism advantage too. They were quick. They were fast. So, you know, you like the effort, but the outcome wasn't what you were expecting.
Yeah, it was the inside play of Sammy Durden, and then Brendan Durden doing just a little bit of everything. He took that last shot by the Mules after the Cardinals had tied it at 52, and we're joined by head coach Jason Horn here in our post-game. And, Coach, it was a rough shooting night, but not just on your end. The Mules didn't necessarily shoot it that well. I thought their toughness showed through, though, at times, and particularly down the stretch there. It looked like Cardinals just couldn't corral a rebound when they wanted to.
Yeah, we weren't very good. I mean, that's all you can say about it. We weren't very good. We're sloppy. We have bad habits. It's just all you can do is you can keep practicing. It has to become more important than what it is right now.
Yeah, the Cardinals several times tonight, I thought, getting the kind of plays that you want. And in fact, you called timeouts at times just to make sure you got into the proper set, got some good looks out of it. But it didn't always come through on the execution end, and maybe turned the ball over in the interior more than I've seen in a few games. I don't know if I've seen that many interior turnovers in a while.
Well, I don't know how I couldn't explain to you how we turned the ball over as much as we did with as little pressure as put on us. Thought we ran our plays well. Only thing you can do is get the best shot available. We had a couple point blanks there that would have put us ahead, and weren't able to convert them. Made 2 big free throws, but not very good defensively down the sideline on the backside, and we foul, and then they have nobody. You got 5 seconds, you got plenty of time, and you have,
4 against 1.
Yep, 4 against 1, and you think we would have came away with the ball there, but we're just a sloppy team right now.
Some standouts in some respects. I thought early in the first half, Holden Johnson came off the bench, gave you some defensive strength and some of the rebounding that you've been trying to make up. I thought he was strong there. And then the other guy I thought at least had a decent first half was Trey Turner, who at least took a couple of open shots and knocked them down for a change. And he needs that confidence going forward.
Yeah, he's got to find that in himself. He's a good player, but all we can do is keep talking to him about taking shots. I think he only took 4 the last game. We talked to him about, he needs to assert himself more. He did that early in the game, and that was, crucial to get us that lead we had going. He's got to put 4 quarters together. He's a really talented player, and he'll keep working and keep improving.
Talked to your assistant, Jacob Shrigley, before the game, and we were talking about Tuesday night against Nixa. It's a COC matchup. The guys kind of find out that you've got to ratchet up your intensity the better teams you're playing. The same was true tonight. This was a team that, although they were behind better part of the first, second, and third quarters, they were also a team that was not going to give up, and you had to match that at some point to be able to get over the hump.
Yeah, did a great job rebounding the first half. Second half, that kind of got away from us. Like you said, just the turnovers. You cannot have 3 experienced guards like we do and have the amount of turnovers that were unforced that we have. You can't. I don't care who you're playing. You're not going to beat them turning the ball over like we turned it over.
You come right back tomorrow afternoon, 4:30 contest against the William Chrisman Bears, who fell to Joplin 66-56 tonight. What do you know about the Bears, and what's an early read on them as far as a team you've faced in the past?
Well, the game I think is going to move up to 3 o'clock if there's no school. That's a possibility. If there's school, it'll stay where it's at.
Okay.
So that's something we have to be aware of. We played them last year, had an overtime loss to them. I think we played them 2 years before that, and had a game went down to the wire and beat them. So we've played quite a bit the last few years. It'll be a different opponent for us. We'll start going through some of their film and try to make a quick turnaround. They had an athletic group when I was watching them play earlier in an up and down game with Joplin, and they did a good job hanging around with Joplin. So we'll have our work cut out for us. Big thing for us, just kind of we're going to have to focus on cleaning up some of our mistakes and probably a little bit less on what our opponent does.
Yeah, I was going to say, Coach, the good thing about a game like this is the errors are correctable because it comes down to just seeing what you're doing wrong and then making an effort to try to correct that for next time out. We'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon, and we'll be here whatever that game time is. We'll try to get it out to the folks on the radio before that, but we'll be here to cover you, and we appreciate the visit here in our post-game show. Good luck tomorrow, Coach.
Yep, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
And we'll take our final timeout here, come back and wrap it up. Our postgame show has been brought to you by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services and Crowder College. You've been listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
A young woman hiking in the mountains was suddenly struck by a rattlesnake. One of her friends ran to the nearest camp and found a snake bite kit. Opening it up, she was shocked to find it empty. Thankfully, they were able to get their friend to the hospital in time to save her life. It's terrible to realize the thing that claims to be able to save your life really has nothing to offer. Are you trusting Jesus with your life? Learn more. Call 888-NEED-HIM or visit needhim.org.
In a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be saved for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
There is saving power in the cross to transform any life and to change the world.
The cross Billy Graham is talking about is the one upon which Jesus Christ died 2,000 years ago. His death and the resurrection that followed can mean a whole new life for you.
The cross is more than an example. It is more than a system of ethics. It is the mighty act of God's justice and love. God is saying to the whole world, I love you. I'm willing to forgive your sins. God is saying to all of those who are lonely today, behold, I'm with you till the end of the age. God is saying to all of those who are filled with guilt today, your sins are forgiven because of the cross. And there is no way to remove that stain of guilt except by the sacrifice of Christ.
Are you ready to accept God's offer of forgiveness? Or maybe at least learn more about it? Visit us at findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Welcome back to Joplin High School for the final time here tonight. The Cardinals fall 50-48 to the Poplar Bluff Mules. Will be on the air again tomorrow. The start time may be moved up to 3 o'clock, maybe as late as 4:30. We'll try to keep you posted on that. But our postgame's been brought to you by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services. For Roberta Foster back at our studios, for Will Hedrick, this is Scott Boudreau saying good night from the 2025 Kaminsky Classic. We now join Washington Watch. You've been listening to Cardinal Basketball on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.